A very good morning. It's just past 8 this 22nd March morning and we are back again with Breakfast News. I'm Anil Thomas. Over the next 1 hour, we'll take you through all the major happenings across India and the globe from the field of politics, business and sports. Also a regular segment on health and Good News India story. A continued focus over the day, elections picking up pace with less than 3 weeks to go for the first phase of Lok Sabha elections on April 11th. BJP releasing its list of candidates while other parties too fielding names in the election fray. Also, the Indian contingent at the Special Olympic World Games doing the nation proud with a record haul of 368 medals. But first up, this Friday morning, the headlines we are tracking this hour. Bharati Janata Party releases first list of 184 candidates for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to contest from Varanasi, Party Chief Amit Shah to contest from Gandhinagar, Smriti Irani is party's candidate from Amethi, while Nitin Gadkari from Nagpur and Rajnath Singh will contest from Lucknow. Bharatiya Janata Party releases list of all candidates for Arunachal Pradesh Assembly elections, naming remaining 6 candidates in the second list, names 12 candidates for Sikkim Assembly elections, also releases a list of 100 candidates for the Odisha Assembly elections. Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley hits out at the opposition in his blog titled 3 Fake Campaigns Busted in a Single Day, says the truth has prevailed in fake campaigns on Hindu terrorism, Godhra and Nirav Modi. Security forces eliminate 2 terrorists in Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir. Another terrorist killed in Hajin area of Bandipora district in an encounter. In international news, in Iraq, around 100 people, mostly women and children, die as a ferry packed with families celebrating the Kurdish New Year sinks in a swollen river in Mosul. And in sports, Special Olympic World Games conclude in Abu Dhabi. Team Bharat wins 368 medals, including 85 gold medals. Prime Minister Narendra Modi lauds the Indian contingent, says their success will motivate countless other sportspersons to pursue and excel on the sports field. Now for the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will contest the Lok Sabha elections from Varanasi, the state he represents in Parliament. And BJP President Amit Shah will fight from Gandhinagar as the party on Thursday announces first list of 184 candidates for the general elections. Home Minister Rajnath Singh and Road and Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari have been fielded from Lucknow and Nagpur seats respectively.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will once again contest from Varanasi Lok Sabha constituency in Uttar Pradesh. Prime Minister had won the seat in 2014 Lok Sabha polls with a huge margin. BJP announced the candidature of PM Modi from Varanasi while declaring the names of 184 candidates for the ensuing Lok Sabha elections, for which first phase of polling will be held on April 11th. BJP President Amit Shah will also be in the poll fray this time. He will contest from Gandhinagar Lok Sabha seat in Gujarat.
भारत के प्रधानमंत्री, यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी, आप वाराणसी से चुनाव लड़ेंगे। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष श्री अमित भाई शाह, आप गांधीनगर से चुनाव लड़ेंगे। लखनऊ से आदरणीय राजनाथ सिंह जी, जो हमारे पूर्व अध्यक्ष हैं, वो चुनाव लड़ेंगे और नागपुर से पूर्व अध्यक्ष नितिन जयराम गडकरी जी, वह चुनाव लड़ेंगे।
The party announced candidates for 23 states and union territories. These include 28 candidates each from Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal, 21 from Karnataka, 16 each from Maharashtra and Rajasthan, 13 from Kerala, 10 each from Odisha and Telangana, 8 from Assam, 5 each from Chhattisgarh, Tamil Nadu, Uttarakhand and Jammu and Kashmir, 2 each from Manipur, Tripura, Andhra Pradesh and Arunachal Pradesh, and 1 each from Gujarat, Sikkim, Mizoram, Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and Dadra and Nagar Haveli. Prominent names that figured in the list include VK Singh from Ghaziabad, Mahesh Sharma from Gautam Buddha Nagar, Smriti Irani from Amethi, Santosh Gangwar from Bareilly, Satyapal Singh from Bagpat, Sanjeev Balyan from Muzaffarnagar, Hema Malini from Mathura, and Rajendra Agarwal from Meerut. In Rajasthan, Arjun Ram Meghwal will contest from Bikaner, Union INB Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore from Jaipur Rural, PP Chaudhary from Pali, Gajendra Singh Shekhawat from Jodhpur, Dushyant Singh from Jhalawar. In Maharashtra, Poonam Mahajan has been fielded from Mumbai North Central, Preeta Munde from Bid, Hansraj Ahir from Chandrapur and Rao Sai Patil Danve from Jalna. In Uttarakhand, Ajay Tamta will contest from Almora, Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank from Hardwar and Ajay Bhatt from Nainital Utham Singh Nagar. Talking about West Bengal, State BJP Chief Dilip Ghosh has been given party ticket from Midinapur. Union Minister Babul Supriyo will be in poll fray from Asansol. Rahul Sinha will contest from Kolkata North and CK Bose from Kolkata South. In Odisha, BJP has fielded former BJD MP Baijanta Panda from Kendrapara. Panda had recently joined BJP. Aprajita Sarangi will be contesting from Bhubaneswar Lok Sabha seat. Besides, Union Minister Kiran Rijiju will be in the poll fray from Arunachal West Lok Sabha seat in Arunachal Pradesh. Another Central Minister, Jitendra Singh, will be the BJP candidate from Udhampur Parliamentary constituency in Jammu and Kashmir. BJP Central Election Committee also approved names of 17 candidates for Bihar, which have been sent to the state unit.
बिहार की सारी 17 सीट्स को सेंट्रल इलेक्शन कमेटी ने क्लियर कर दिया है. All 17 seats of Bihar have been cleared by Central Election Committee. We have sent that name to State Election Committee, and the NDA as a group will release the Bihar 17 seats of Bharati Janata Party.
The Central Election Committee in its meetings over the past few days had finalized the names of the candidates. With Bureau Inputs, Shailendra Mishra's report, DD News.
BJP has announced 6 more candidates for the 60-member Arunachal Pradesh Assembly, which goes to polls simultaneously with the first phase of the Lok Sabha elections on April 11th. Party had earlier announced 54 candidates for the state assembly. Among the names declared on Thursday, Assembly Speaker T.N. Tongdok will contest from Kalaktang seat, while Information and Public Relations Minister Bamang Felix will contest from Napin Assembly constituency of Kurang Kume district. Senior leader Kipa Babu has been made a candidate from Itanagar seat. One of the key highlights of the list is the name of senior leader and minister Nabam Rebia, who hasn't been given a party ticket. BJP has also released its first list of candidates for the upcoming assembly elections in Sikkim. Party released the list of 12 candidates for the 32-member Sikkim Assembly, which also goes to polls on April 11th, simultaneously with the Lok Sabha elections. The BJP on Thursday announced the name of 100 candidates for the 147 assembly seats in Odisha, which will go for simultaneous polls along with Lok Sabha in 4 phases beginning from April 11th. While former Minister Samir Dey has been named as the BJP candidate from Cuttack Bharati Assembly segment, former Minister Jainarayan Mishra will contest from Sambalpur seat. BJP State General Secretary Pituraj Harichandan will contest from Chilika Assembly segment, while Padmapur MLA Pradeep Purohit has been renominated from the seat. Well, for more updates on the elections, joining us this morning is Shailendra Mishra. Shailendra, good morning. Shailendra, how do you see the first list that the BJP is released for 184 candidates? What are the big takeaways and any surprises that you saw in the first list?
देखिए, जो अगर आप देखें 184 लोकसभा उम्मीदवारों के नामों का जो ऐलान हुआ, उसमें खास तौर पर अगर उत्तर प्रदेश की बात करें तो तकरीबन 20% टिकट कटे हैं और कई निवर्तमान सांसद 6 निवर्तमान सांसद को टिकट नहीं मिला है। केंद्रीय मंत्री कृष्णाराज, रामशंकर कटेरिया को टिकट नहीं दिया गया है और उसकी जगह पर नए उम्मीदवारों को मौका दिया गया है। दरअसल तकरीबन 20% टिकट जहां तक उत्तर प्रदेश का सवाल है वो काटे गए हैं और जैसा कि पहले ऐलान किया जा चुका था कि छत्तीसगढ़ में सभी नए चेहरों को चुनाव मैदान में उतारा जाएगा। कल सुबह से इस बात की चर्चा होने लगी थी कि बीजेपी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष अमित शाह गांधीनगर से चुनाव लड़ सकते हैं, और उस बात का औपचारिक तौर पर ऐलान किया गया। जब पहली सूची आई, सबसे पहले प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के नाम का ऐलान हुआ कि वाराणसी से ही फिर चुनाव लड़ेंगे। उसके बाद बीजेपी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष अमित शाह गांधीनगर से चुनाव लड़ेंगे, इस बात का ऐलान किया गया। अगर आप देखें, दरअसल इस पूरी सूची में इस बात का खास तौर पर ध्यान रखा गया है कि जो मौजूदा सांसद हैं, उन सांसदों के प्रदर्शन के आधार पर खास तौर पर ये आकलन किया गया है कि जिन सांसदों ने अपने चुनाव क्षेत्र में रुचि ली है, वहां पर जनता के बीच उनकी लोकप्रियता है, उनको दोबारा चुनाव मैदान में उतारा गया है। साथ ही साथ जो कई नेता हाल ही के दिनों में अलग अलग पार्टियों से बीजेपी में शामिल हुए हैं, उनको टिकट मिला है। चाहे उड़ीसा की बात करें, केंद्रापाड़ा से टिकट मिला है पांड्या को, और इसके साथ ही साथ अगर देखें पश्चिम बंगाल में भी कई नाम हैं जो हाल ही में बीजेपी में शामिल हुए हैं, चाहे भारती घोष हो या फिर अन्य नाम हो। निश्चित तौर पर ये एक संकेत है अगले की सूची के लिए भी कि जहां एक और जो 75 वर्ष की उम्र सीमा पार कर गए जो वयोवृद्ध नेता है, उनको खुद ही ये फैसला लेने के लिए कहा गया था कि वो फैसला लें कि लोकसभा चुनाव ने लड़ना है नहीं लड़ना है। कलराज मिश्र जैसे नेताओं ने पहले ही ऐलान कर दिया था कि वो अब चुनाव नहीं लड़ेंगे, क्योंकि पार्टी ने उन्हें चुनाव प्रभारी बनाया है, संगठन की जिम्मेदारी है। तो ऐसे में ये एक मुख्य तौर पर बात सामने आई है कि वयोवृद्ध जो नेता है वो इस बार चुनाव नहीं लड़ेंगे, और बीजेपी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष अमित शाह गांधीनगर से चुनाव लड़ेंगे। जी,
also take us through this. Is it time that the senior leaders there in the party have they accepted the fact and have they moved on? Because it's just not one phase that you said. There are many in various other states that have missed that ticket, that Lok Sabha ticket from the BJP.
जी देखिए, अब पहली सूची से बिल्कुल स्पष्ट हो गया है कि पार्टी के वयोवृद्ध नेताओं को इस बार लोकसभा चुनाव में टिकट नहीं मिलेगा, और उनको ये फैसला लेने के लिए पहले ही संकेत दे दिए गए थे। कलराज मिश्र ने इसका ऐलान भी कर दिया था। अब देखना होगा जो उत्तर प्रदेश की और सूची आती है उसमें किस तरह से नाम होते हैं, क्योंकि पहली सूची से स्पष्ट संकेत है कि तमाम जो वयोवृद्ध नेता है वो इस बार लोकसभा चुनाव के मैदान में नहीं होंगे। और ये संकेत पहले भी दिए गए थे। कहा गया था कि जो 75 वर्ष की उम्र की सीमा है, जो केंद्रीय मंत्रिमंडल में जिस तरह से ये बात कही गई थी कि 75 वर्ष की सीमा से ऊपर के लोगों को मंत्री पद से मुक्त किया जाएगा, उस तरह का ही एक फैसला इस बार लोकसभा चुनाव में लोकसभा उम्मीदवारों को तय करने में भी है, ये पहली सूची से नजर आता है। जी अनिल।
Also, Shailu, a quick update. The ministers who are there in Delhi, most of them being fielded, like KJ Alphonse being fielded from Kerala, and likely news that a few other leaders who are a part of the cabinet to be fielded in the elections. Clearly, and a message being sent out. Do you feel that if you have done good work, please go out to the voters and get the vote, get the seat there for the work that you have done in Delhi?
अनिल, अगर आप प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी की पूरी टीम को देखें, जिस टीम के साथ उन्होंने जो है विकास की परियोजनाओं को आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश की है, दरअसल उसमें जो मुख्य चेहरे हैं तकरीबन सभी को उनकी जो वर्तमान लोकसभा सीट है वहां से दोबारा चुनाव मैदान में उतारा गया है। स्पष्ट संकेत है कि पार्टी ने भरोसा जताया है उन तमाम चेहरों पर जिनकी अगुवाई में तमाम विकास के काम को आगे बढ़ाया गया है। हालांकि कुछ अपवाद हैं, कृष्णा राज को टिकट नहीं मिला उत्तर प्रदेश से, लेकिन जो पार्टी के बड़े चेहरे हैं, केंद्रीय मंत्री, उन सभी को उनकी वर्तमान जो लोकसभा सीट से चुनाव मैदान में उतारा गया है। चाहे आप बात करें केंद्रीय गृह मंत्री राजनाथ सिंह की, नितिन गडकरी की, जो उनको नागपुर से चुनाव मैदान में उतारा गया है। राजनाथ सिंह दोबारा लखनऊ से मैदान में होंगे। इसके अलावा तमाम चेहरे और हैं, वीके सिंह गाजियाबाद से, महेश शर्मा गौतम बुद्ध नगर से, या फिर जिनका आपने जिक्र किया। तो दरअसल ये एक संकेत भी है कि जिन लोगों ने अपने लोकसभा क्षेत्र में काफी बेहतर प्रदर्शन किया है, रुचि ली है, आम जनता के बीच लोकप्रिय है, लगातार सम्मान बनाए रखा है, और जिस एक केंद्र बिंदु के साथ, जिस लक्ष्य के साथ मोदी सरकार आगे बढ़ी है, उस टीम में जिन लोगों ने बेहतर प्रदर्शन किया है, उन सभी को मौका दिया गया है। जी,
we'll wait and watch. Shailendra, thank you and appreciate you joining us this morning with those updates. We'll have to wait and watch on May 23rd when the ballot boxes open on how exactly things unfold in this particular elections. Well, staying with the elections, the Congress party on Thursday released the list of candidates for the 3 Lok Sabha seats and 45 assembly constituencies in Andhra Pradesh. Of the 25 Lok Sabha seats at stake in Andhra Pradesh, the party had earlier announced candidates for 22 seats. In the remaining 3 seats, the party is fielding Ramana Kumari Pedada from Visakhapatnam, N. Narasimha Rao from Vijayawada and Jaitley Narasimha Yadav from Nandyal Lok Sabha constituencies. Polling in the state will be held on April 11th. Telangana Rashtriya Samiti MP K. Kavita, the daughter of TRS Chief and Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, will seek re-election from the Nizamabad Lok Sabha constituency as the TRS announced the list of 17 candidates for the April 11th Lok Sabha polls on Thursday. The TRS has dropped 3 sitting MPs and denied re-nomination to another former MP in the list of party candidates released on Thursday. Those dropped include TRS leader in the Lok Sabha and Mahbubnagar MP Jitendra Reddy, Mahbubabad MP A. Sitaram Naik and Khammam MP Srinivas Reddy, who won on a YSR Congress ticket last time but joined the TRS later. Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley in his blog said that 3 fake campaigns by compulsive contrarians have been busted in a single day. He refers to the campaign of alleged Hindu terror, Godhra train fire of 2002 and Nirav Modi. Arun Jaitley concludes that ultimately truth has prevailed.
Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley on Thursday slammed UPA for vicious theory of Hindu terror, which was coined during the UPA government. In a blog, Jaitley said that compulsive contrarians adopted it and Thursday's verdict by the court has judicially put the last nail in the coffin of the so-called Hindu terror theory. It was a conspiracy to give a bad name to the otherwise liberal majority community in India. Terror is alien to the Hindu culture. On Godhra train fire case, Jaitley said the burning of Sabarmati Express at Godhra in 2002 was an attempt to instigate social and communal tension in the state. The accused in the case were identified, accused were arrested at different points of time, charge-sheeted. Many of the accused were convicted earlier and an accused arrested subsequently has been convicted by the trial court on Thursday. On the arrest of Nirav Modi, Finance Minister wrote that Nirav Modi's arrest, the compulsive contrarian's fakery has again been exposed. This also busts the fake campaign that the present government had anything to do with him. The country is reassured again that whoever cheats India and its institutions cannot get away. There is an inherent danger in relying only on fake issues. They crack up and collapse as 3 of them did on Thursday. I hope the manufacturers of fake campaign learns some lesson. They don't seem to be considering their brazen attitude. News Night Desk, DD India.
In Jammu and Kashmir, 2 terrorists were killed and 3 army personnel, including an officer, injured in an encounter in Jammu and Kashmir in Baramulla district on Thursday. A defense spokesperson has confirmed. An officer and 2 soldiers were injured in the operation. The injured personnel have been sent to the Army's 92 base hospital at Badami Bagh cantonment. Another terrorist was killed by security forces in an encounter at Mir Mohalla in Hajin area of Bandipora district. In Jammu and Kashmir, a gunfight is going on between militants and the joint team of security forces in Ratnipura village of South Kashmir's Shopian district since midnight. Security forces said at least 2 militants are believed to be trapped in a residential area. There was no report of any fatal or non-fatal casualties on either side so far. Well, for more updates on the story, Salman Qazi, a correspondent, joins us on the phone line. Salman, good morning. Salman, give us an update on what exactly is happening there. How many terrorists are expected to be holed up there? And how's the gunfight at this point of time going on between the 2?
The encounter that's going on in Ratnipura of Shopian district. In this encounter, the reports are suggesting that at least 2 militants are hiding, and the encounter is taking place between security forces and militants. The security forces, on the basis of an intelligence input, had cordoned off the area and were searching, and when they were fired upon, and this resulted in the encounter.
Well, I believe Salman, you still there with us?
Yeah, I'm still.
Salman, also give us a sense on, there were 3 terrorists in 2 separate incidents, 2 terrorists killed in one place and one in another. The 3 that were killed last night, on Thursday too. What exactly, is this the time, are there bastions being opened up at this point of time, nowhere to run kind of a situation for them, considering the way they have been, now caught right, left and center?
There were 3 encounters that took place yesterday, and in 2 of those encounters, 4 militants have been killed. 2 have been killed in Kalantaran in Dangmag area, in which 3 security force personnel were also injured, and 2 militants were killed in Hajan area. And where there was also a hostage situation where, according to the reports, that there were 2 civilian hostages with the militants, and both of them were safely were saved.
Okay, we'll leave it there and we'll come back to you for more updates. Thank you and appreciate you joining us this morning with those updates there on an ongoing encounter there in Jammu and Kashmir. Moving ahead, International World Water Day is being observed today. International World Water Day is held annually on 22nd of March as a means of focusing attention on the importance of fresh water and advocating the sustainable management of freshwater resources. The World Water Day provides an opportunity to learn more about water-related issues, be inspired to tell others, and take action to make a difference. Each year, UN Water, the entity that coordinates the UN work on water and sanitation, sets a theme for World Water Day corresponding to a current or future challenge. The theme for this year's World Water Day is Leaving No One Behind. This is an adaptation of the central promise of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. As sustainable development progresses, everyone must benefit. As the world is observing World Water Day today, Ladakh is creating awareness on water conservation through ice stupas. This year, Ladakh region has built ice stupas in over a dozen villages. The best ice stupa among the 12 villages will be awarded in the Leh district on the occasion of World Water Day being celebrated today. For the last 4 years, there was not enough snowfall in the region, as a result of which this move was created. With global warming, the glaciers have thinned, some have vanished. However, after consequent adverse years, this year Ladakh has received good snowfall, and taking the opportunity, the Himalayan Institute of Alternatives Ladakh, that's HIAL, has encouraged the villages to compete in building ice stupas. The call was taken positively by the youth there. Over 12 villages have participated in the competition. HIAL has provided material and technology to the villages. Staying with Jammu and Kashmir, fisheries expert near Srinagar heard a common complaint from farmers who would complain that certain species were dying of unknown reasons. However, these locals have a reason to smile now, as the Sher-e-Kashmir University of Agricultural Sciences and Technology has established a fish hospital. A hospital in Srinagar city has been providing treatment to diseased fish to reduce the loss of life of the aquatic animal and help breeders increase its production. The Sher-e-Kashmir University of Agricultural Sciences and Technology has established a fish hospital that provides a proper diagnosis to the fish with all the high-tech facilities and medicines in order to control the disease from spreading among other fish and thus decrease the distress of the breeders.
जैसे फिशेस में आप देखो उनका एक ही हैबिटेट होता है, एक पानी में वो सब रहते हैं, और उसकी वजह से क्या है, एक बीमारी अगर हो गई, कंट्रैक्ट हो गई, वो सबको फैल जाएगी और विद इन नो टाइम आपका बहुत ज़्यादा नुकसान हो जाएगा लाइफ स्टॉक का। तो हमने यहाँ पे इनिशिएटिव किया स्टार्ट, जो फिश क्लिनिक का ये कॉन्सेप्ट जो हमने स्टार्ट किया है, इससे क्या है कि अगर कोई फार्मर अपना केस लेके आता है तो हम उसको एक ट्रीटमेंट भी देंगे, हम आगे फॉलो अप भी करेंगे कि फर्दर इनको ये डिजीजेस ना हो।
Fish breeders say the problem of the farmers has been solved because of the opening of the fish hospital.
ये बहुत अच्छा स्टेप है, क्योंकि जब फार्मर्स को जब फिश की जब डिजीज़ होती थी तो फिर उसमें वो ट्रीट नहीं कर पाता था, तो फिश की डेथ होती थी, तो प्रोडक्शन मतलब इस यहाँ पे कश्मीर में यही है कि प्रोडक्शन कम होती थी। तो जब से ये फिश हॉस्पिटल खोले, इससे बहुत सारी फिश जो फार्मर्स हैं उनका जो ये प्रॉब्लम है वो सॉल्व हुई है।
Pollution, Reduced oxygen level in the water, parasites and infectious disease are some of the reasons for the death of fish in water. Bureau Report, DD News. In Iraq, almost 100 people, mostly women and children, died as a ferry packed with families celebrating the Kurdish New Year sank in the Solon River of Mosul. Prime Minister Abdel Mahdi has announced 3 days of national mourning as he visited the site of the tragedy. He ordered a swift investigation to determine responsibilities. The vehicle was crammed with men, women and children crossing the Tigris on Thursday to go to a popular picnic area to celebrate Nowruz, the Kurdish New Year, and a holiday across Iraq marking the start of spring. Staying with international stories, the death toll from a chemical factory blast in Jiangsu County, East China's Jiangsu province has risen to 44. A total of 88 others have been rescued so far. The fire at the scene has been contained after hundreds of firefighters worked overnight to put out the flames. Hospitals are working tirelessly to treat those injured in the explosion, which occurred at around 14:48 hours following a fire that broke out in a pesticide-producing factory located in a chemical industrial park. Medical personnel and ambulances from many hospitals in the province were dispatched immediately after the blast. The United Nations Human Rights Council, or the UNHRC, has passed by consensus a resolution to grant Sri Lanka another 2 years to fulfill its promises made in 2015 for post-war transitional justice and accountability. The resolution was co-sponsored by Sri Lanka and moved by United Kingdom, Canada and Germany at the UNHRC's 40th session in Geneva last night. During the interactive dialogue on Wednesday, UNHRC Chief Michelle Bachelet expressed concern over Sri Lanka's slow progress in establishing transitional justice mechanisms to address the accountability and called on Sri Lanka to implement a detailed, comprehensive strategy for the transitional process with a fixed timeline. She was critical of the progress, proposing that her organization open an office in Colombo to push for progress. Sri Lanka's Foreign Affairs Minister Tilak Marapana delivered a response statement saying Sri Lanka is committed to pursue the process of truth, justice, reparations and guarantees of non-recurrence. A senior Trump administration official has said that China has a responsibility not to shield Pakistan and should urge Islamabad to take action against terrorists, expressing deep disappointment over Beijing's decision to block a bid in the United Nations to designate Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Masood Azhar as a global terrorist. The official said, "We think China has a responsibility to not shield Pakistan and join the international community in calling on Pakistan to take action against terrorists operating on its soil." He added, "We believe that China and the US share a mutual interest in achieving regional stability and peace, and that any failure on the Security Council as part to designate Masood Azhar as a terrorist would run counter to this mutual goal that China and the United States have." The United States has warned Pakistan that another terror attack on India will prove to be extremely problematic, as it asked Islamabad to take more concrete and sustained actions to rein in terror groups, including the Jaish-e-Mohammed and the Lashkar-e-Taiba. Addressing reporters at the White House on Wednesday, a senior administration official said, "We need to see Pakistan taking concrete and sustained action to rein in the terrorist groups, mainly the Jaish-e-Mohammed and the Lashkar-e-Taiba, in order to ensure that we don't have re-escalations of tensions in the region." Asked about the steps taken by Pakistan in the aftermath of the Balakot airstrike by the Indian fighter jets, the official said that the United States and the international community needed to see irreversible and sustained actions against the terror groups. He said in the recent days, Pakistan has taken some initial actions by freezing the assets of some terrorist group, making some arrests and taking administrative control of some of Jaish-e-Mohammed's facilities. But we clearly need to see more in terms of irreversible action, because in the past, after they made some arrests, they released these individuals. A few months later, the terrorist leaders are sometimes still allowed to travel around the country and hold rallies. New Zealand, meanwhile, has imposed an immediate ban on assault weapons, taking swift action in response to the Christchurch massacre and triggering renewed calls from leading American politicians for curbs in the United States. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern said assault rifles and military-style semi-automatic weapons would be banned with immediate effect, making good on a pledge to ensure that nothing like last week's slaughter of 50 people ever occurs in the Pacific nation again.
The time for the mass and easy availability of these weapons must end. Today I'm announcing that New Zealand will ban all military-style semi-automatic weapons. We will also ban all assault rifles. We will ban all high-capacity magazines. We will ban all parts with the ability to convert semi-automatic or any other type of firearm into a military-style semi-automatic weapon. We will ban parts that cause a firearm to generate semi-automatic, automatic, or close to automatic gunfire. In short, every semi-automatic weapon used in the terrorist attack on Friday will be banned in this country.
Well, time now for us to slip into a break. Lots more lined up on the other side. Stay tuned.
महात्मा के मंत्र, क्रोध और असहिष्णुता सही समझ के दुश्मन हैं। बापू को कृतज्ञ राष्ट्र की श्रद्धांजलि।
डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी और प्रसार भारती दूरदर्शन अब लाए हैं डीडी साइंस, 1 घंटा विज्ञान के नाम। हर रोज सोमवार से शनिवार शाम 5 से 6 बजे तक एक नए युग की शुरुआत। डीडी साइंस, हम देंगे हर सवाल का जवाब। जी हां, हर सवाल का जवाब अब आपकी स्क्रीन पर। डीडी साइंस, भारत सरकार का एक नायाब कदम।
Welcome back to Breakfast News. Let me now welcome my colleague Arun Sharma on board to get us the latest in the world of finance.
Thanks, Anil, and let's begin this segment with the top lines. Senior U.S. officials will visit Beijing for a new round of trade war talks on March 28 and 29, followed by a trip to the United States by Chinese top negotiator in April. The back-to-back trip comes as final shape to trade deal is being given, with American officials demanding profound changes to Chinese industrial policy. Budget airline carrier Indigo plans to expand its route and fleet size. Indigo will now fly to Istanbul and expect flights to UK, China by year end. Amidst Jet Airways crisis, Indigo plans to add 150 aircrafts in its fleet going forward. And Instagram is becoming an online retailer. You can now buy products on Instagram without leaving Instagram. With checkout on Instagram feature, you can now buy products without ever leaving the app. This essentially turns Instagram into a virtual shop where the products you see are ready and waiting to be purchased. And Britain could leave the European Union without a Brexit deal on April 12. If lawmakers fail next week to back Prime Minister Theresa May's agreement with Brussels. Now, speaking after the meeting, Austrian Chancellor Sebastian Kurz said EU leaders gave Theresa May an extra 2 months until 22nd May to leave if she wins next week's vote in Parliament. Well, Prime Minister Theresa May has welcomed the European Union's decision to delay Brexit, saying that lawmakers in the British Parliament now had clear choices about what to do next.
What the decision today underlines is the importance of the House of Commons passing a Brexit deal next week so that we can bring an end to the uncertainty and leave in a smooth and orderly manner. Tomorrow morning I will be returning to the UK and working hard to build support for getting the deal through. I know MPs on all sides of the debate have passionate views, and I respect those different positions. Last night I expressed my frustration, and I know that MPs are frustrated too. They have difficult jobs to do. I hope we can all agree we are now at the moment of decision, and I will make every effort to ensure that we are able to leave with a deal and move our country forward. I think what this decision tonight does is show the clear choice that is available, open to MPs. Getting the deal through next week in a meaningful vote means that we can have that extension to the 22nd of May, get our legislation through, deliver on the referendum, leave the European Union and do it in an orderly manner. Not getting that vote through means that we will, obviously, as the Council has said, come back to the Council before the 12th of April with a plan for the way forward. But that, if it involves that further extension, would mean us candidates being stood in the European parliamentary elections. I think the choice is clear for people.
And Amrit Pal joins me live on this issue. Well, Amrit, good morning to you first of all. Now, on one side, Amrit, Theresa May is looking for more time as far as Brexit deal is concerned. So on the other side, 2 million petitions have been signed to reverse this Brexit. Where is this Brexit going actually now?
Well, Brexit is stuck, and so is Theresa May, and in a very, very difficult spot.
Okay.
She cannot get the deal. She's worked hard for the past 2 years, worked with the EU to get her parliament to approve it. It's her own party, also MPs within her own party, that are opposed to the deal that Theresa May has worked out. They believe that she has not been able to negotiate it very much in the favor of the United Kingdom. They would want Theresa May to get more concessions from the EU on a Brexit deal. So she's put it to vote twice in the House of Commons and lost very, very badly. The last count was 119 votes she lost by. So, when she goes to the House of Commons next week with this deal again, the results may not be very different. In that event, she will have to come back to the EU on the April. She's basically got a breather of 2 weeks on the 12th of April to work out a way forward. But the voices emanating out of the EU, if you look at, how there was a very clear and a stern message by the French President Emmanuel Macron saying that, if it comes down to a no-deal scenario, we are ready for it. How long can we keep delaying this? So if that happens, it will have very, very bad consequences, economic consequences, both for the UK and also for EU and the larger world as well.
Well, Amrit, now what happens on 12th of April, whereby EU has set the deadline for the Brexit? If in case Theresa May, now also even after the extension, does not get the backing on the Brexit deal, what happens on 12th of April?
She'll have to come back. She'll try and get it.
Okay. Thanks, Amrit Pal. On that note, we'll leave it there. And that's it in finance world as well. But for other news, back to you, Anil.
Well, thank you, Arun, for the updates from the world of finance. Well, moving now to sports. India returned with 368 medals, including 85 gold at the Special Olympic World Summer Games, which concluded in Abu Dhabi. The games were held from March 14th to 21st. The Indian team of 284 athletes also clinched 154 silver medals and 129 bronze medals in its highly successful campaign at the prestigious event. Indian powerlifters bagged the maximum number of medals: 20 gold, 33 silver and 43 bronze. Roller skating earned India 49 medals, that's 13 gold, 20 silver and 16 bronze medals. In cycling, the Indians won 11 gold, 14 silver and 20 bronze medal to bag a total of 45 medals, while the country's track and field athletes returned with 39 medals, 5 gold, 24 silver and 10 bronze medals. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi has hailed the success of the Indian contingent at the Special Olympic World Games in Abu Dhabi. Prime Minister Modi in a tweet said, and I quote, It's a proud day for India. Congratulations to all the medalists. Their fortitude and accomplishments inspire millions. The success of every athlete who participated in the Special Olympic World Games will motivate countless other sports persons to pursue and excel on the sports field. I would also like to congratulate the families and coaches of the medal winners for their invaluable support. Moving to the SAF Football Championship in Nepal, where it's a summit clash today afternoon. India and Nepal will take on each other in the finals of the 5th SAF Women's Football Championship. In the two semi-finals played on Wednesday, Nepal defeated or blanked Sri Lanka 4-0, while as India outclassed Bangladesh by an identical scoreline to storm into the finals of the tournament. For India, Indumati scored twice, while Dalima, Chibbar and Manisha got 1 goal each. India scored 3 goals in the first half, while the final goal came in the second half. Indumati is also the leading scorer of the tournament, having scored 4 goals, while she is closely followed by Nepal's striker there, Sabitra, who's second position with 3 goals. India and Nepal are playing in the final of this tournament for the 5th time. For the 4th time, remember, the tournament has been organized 4 times before, and India has been a champion in all the 4 editions. Nepal has played 3 finals before with India, but Nepal has never managed to win a final there in the SAF Women's Championship. Nepal in the 4th final against India. The winner takes it all in the summit clash that's going to take place today afternoon. Time for us to slip into another breather. Stay tuned, lots more on the other side on Breakfast News.
देश के सबसे भरोसेमंद न्यूज चैनल डीडी न्यूज की निष्पक्ष, निडर और बेबाक कवरेज।
पहली बार कोई भारतीय मीडिया पहुंचा है इजराइल और सीरिया के पास मौजूद एरिया ऑफ सेपरेशन पर।
इस वक्त जहां पे हम खड़े हैं वो पाकिस्तान की जो अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सीमा है वहां से महज 25 किलोमीटर दूर है।
सीज फायर वायलेशन में सबसे ज्यादा निशाना इस गांव को बनाया गया।
जान जोखिम में डालकर हर चुनौती का सामना करने का साहस।
दंतेवाड़ा में ये घटना लोकतंत्र का जो पर्व है उस पर सीधा हमला है।
इस समय रात के 2 बजे हैं और आप देख सकते हैं कि अब पाकिस्तान की तरफ से एक फायर आया है।
अति संवेदनशील जगहों से खबरों को पहुंचाने का जज्बा।
दूरदर्शन की टीम सबसे पहले गंगोत्री धाम पहुंची।
जीरम घाटी से होते हुए ये सड़क जो जा रही है सुकमा तक।
We are at the easternmost garrison of the Indian Army along the line of actual control with China.
डीडी न्यूज, केवल खबर, पूरी खबर।
Welcome back. The festival of Holi was celebrated with great fervor across the country on Thursday. People participated in the same spirit of Holi with harmony and affection, irrespective of religious and regional affiliations. The common man and the well-known celebrities all immersed themselves in the colors of Holi. Sweets and colors bade farewell to the winter and welcome the summer.
Holi, the festival of colours, representing spring, the change in weather and the wide diversity of India. Different colours of India were celebrated with traditional fervour on Thursday. People in the country greeted each other with sweets and colours representing brotherhood, every colour of the rainbow mixing with every colour, symbolising India. In some areas, Holi was played with tomatoes, while Ayodhya celebrated the colours of brotherhood. Mathura, the city of Lord Krishna, is truly the place to celebrate Holi, especially the devotees of Lord Krishna. Visuals of people immersed in Holi celebrations from Banke Vihari Temple, Vrindavan, Mathura. People in Raipur, Chhattisgarh too were deeply immersed in Holi festivities, while some people in Ahmedabad chose to celebrate the festival with tomatoes.
हम लोग यहाँ पर फूलों की होली खेलते हैं और फूलों की होली खेलने के बाद गार्डन में सभी मित्र मिल जाते हैं तो उसमें गुलाल भी चल जाता है और काफ़ी सब लोग आनंद लेते हैं और यही हम बोलते हैं कि जीवन जीने का नाम है, खुशी से जियो, प्यार से जियो।
को बहुत मजा आ रहा है, आप देख सकते हैं क्राउड भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा है और ये कलर थोड़े अनहाइजेनिक हो जाते हैं, ये हाइजेनिक है, आपकी स्किन को भी कोई तकलीफ नहीं होती है।
Foreign tourists too just soaked in the spirit of Holi in Jodhpur, Rajasthan. Holi celebrations were vibrant in Bhopal in Madhya Pradesh and Guwahati in Assam as well.
I like it very much. It's my first time here and it's amazing. So a lot of people, the color, the music is really great. A great experience. I will come back.
Such is the widespread joy of Holi that Afghan students drenched themselves in the colours of Holi along with the locals in Himachal capital Shimla. People were seen applying colours on each other at Sangam in Prayagraj. Lucknow too had residents completely immersed in the spirit of Holi.
लखनऊ की बहुत ही ऐतिहासिक होली होती है। ये चौक है जहाँ की होली विश्व प्रसिद्ध होली है। यहाँ की गंगा जमनी तहजीब, यहाँ के लोगों का भाईचारा पूरी दुनिया में मिसाल माना जाता है।
News Night Desk, DD India.
With elections in the air, leaders of various political parties celebrated Holi and also connected with voters. However, with due respect to the martyrs of Pulwama, celebrations were a little low-key this year.
Holi celebrations in political circles were rather muted this year as a mark of respect for the Pulwama martyrs. Information and Broadcasting Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore was in Jaipur, where he dedicated Holi to our defence and security forces. Rathore wished that this festival may bring peace, joy and prosperity to everyone's lives. He also called for efforts by youth towards building a new India.
इस साल ये होली के रंग पूरे भारत को शौर्य के रंगों से, सौहार्द के रंगों से, एक आत्मशक्ति के रंगों से भर दें। सभी स्वस्थ रहें, सभी समृद्ध हों, पूरा भारत आगे बढ़े, एकजुट होकर, एक भारत होकर, भारतीय बनकर, हिंदुस्तानी बनकर माँ भारत की रक्षा करने के लिए हम आगे बढ़ते रहें। यही आज मेरी सबके लिए कामना है और ये युवा शक्ति जो चारों तरफ है, पूरे देश में है, ये युवा शक्ति इस भारत को नए भारत बनाने में कामयाब बनाएगी।
हैप्पी होली टू एवरीबॉडी, द होल ब्रजवासियों को मैं मेरी तरफ से होली की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं और मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि मैं आज इस होली के इस शुभ अवसर पर मैं यहीं पे हूँ, मथुरा में, वृंदावन में हूँ, मेरे घर में।
Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath celebrated Holi at the Swayam Sevak Sangh at Gorakhpur. Speaking on the occasion, he said that this Holi marks India's progress and growth under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, and that makes it even more special.
होली का पर्व ऐसे समय में पूरे देश के अंदर मनाया जा रहा है जब ये देश एक और सुख और समृद्धि की एक नई ऊंचाइयों को छू रहा है, तो दूसरी तरफ भारत ने अपनी सामरिक ताकत का एहसास करा करके देश के दुश्मनों को भी जो जवाब दिया है, स्वाभाविक रूप से ये होली इस दृष्टि से पूरे देश के लिए अत्यंत ही मंगलकारी है, शुभकारी है।
Samajwadi Party President Akhilesh Yadav also hosted a Holi celebration at his residence. The trademark Lal Topi was seen in different hues. His father Mulayam Singh was also seen participating.
हमें उम्मीद है कि जनता नए रंग में इस बार आने वाले समय में त्योहार मनाएगी। इस होली के त्योहार से जोड़ते हुए चुनाव का परिणाम भी अच्छा ही होगा।
And in Delhi, Union Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi celebrated at his residence.
अनेकता में एकता का एक जीता जागता प्रमाण है हमारा देश, और हमारे देश में अलग अलग त्यौहार होते हैं और हम सब मिल करके उस त्यौहार को पूरे जुनून और जज्बे के साथ मनाते हैं। देश की एकता, देश के सौहार्द और देश की तरक्की के संकल्प को एक बार फिर लेते हैं।
Meanwhile, Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia's home was also awash with holy colours. Congress leader Sandeep Dixit was seen in different colours on Holi. As they say, Bura na mano, Holi hai. In Ghaziabad, poet-politician Kumar Vishwas celebrated the Festival of Colours with full zeal. In Kolkata, Mamata Banerjee announced a decision not to celebrate, but State Power Minister Sovandev Chatterjee celebrated with full fervour. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Jairam Thakur also celebrated Holi. National General Secretary of BJP Kailash Vijay Varghya said that one should use Holi as a day to renew old ties.
और विशेषकर जब हम वर्ष भर काम करते हैं तो कई बार
हमारे संबंध थोड़े में खटास आ जाती है। तो ये ऐसा अवसर है कि अपने हाथ से गुलाल लगाई, चेहरे पे लगाई और एक दूसरे से कहा कि सॉरी, माफ़ी करो, नए सिरे से हमारे संबंध। तो ये संबंधों में प्रगाढ़ता लाने का, प्यार बढ़ाने का, इस प्रकार का संदेश देता होली का उत्सव और इसका हमारे यहाँ बड़ा महत्व है।
All in all, even while celebrations were muted, the spirit of Holi, with its emphasis on harmonious coexistence, irrespective of differences and diversity, was palpable throughout. DD News.
Time to take a look at the weather in your city. Well, before we end this edition of Breakfast Show, we leave you with a thought that should help you learn an important lesson in life. Run when you can, walk if you have to, crawl if you must, but just never give up. Have a safe weekend ahead. Enjoy, stay healthy, enjoy those visuals of the Holi celebrations, and have a safe and wonderful weekend ahead. Bye-bye.